Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report, sponsored by Delta.exchange. Yesterday itself, I told you Nifty went to 22,003, 4, 5 times, then recovered. Unless the recovery is quick and fast, things are not going to work. So ultimately, the 22,000 will be broken. And today morning, the opening itself, Nifty broke 22,000, mainly because of the global cues. Actually, there is no reason for us to fall because of global cues. When the global markets were trading at all-time high, we were, down 15, 20, 25%. Then why we have to fall because of the global cues? Yesterday, the domestic institutions have doubled their investment. They bought for 8,000 crore, while FIIs were sellers for 4,000 crore. And today also probably, still FII data is still not out, but I'm sure they would be sellers. And today, somehow the domestic institutions decided not to keep the Nifty below 22,000. So they fought tooth and nail, from the very first second, and they started buying. Just like yesterday, within few minutes, market came down. Today, within few minutes, market went up and market came comfortably about 22,000. And throughout the day, the banking stocks outperformed. So probably it is a domestic institution supporting the market. So that's why they bought State Bank of India heavily. And State Bank of India is a top performer today. Other PSU stocks also were good. And only Nifty was in slightly red today. But if you see the mid cap, small cap, the broader markets were actually doing well. And IT stocks, as expected, fell. And auto stocks, as expected, fell because now auto stocks are coming under pressure all over the world because of the Trump tariff. I think in Europe also the auto index is down only. So auto index is already, the Tesla factory is also there. Overall, today, I would say the market was okay, not really very bad. It tried to recover. The only question is that, how more bad this US tariff war will go. US has announced 25% tariff against Canada and Mexico, and China 20%. Now China has retaliated. I think Canada also has retaliated. For certain products, they will charge 25% tariff. So this one is the big worry, is a tariff war. And number two, the big worry is the Ukraine issue. US is completely withdrawing from Ukraine. And then what will happen? The European market have to support Ukraine. So already they are trying to mobilize about 840 billion, for the defense budget. And because of that, the defense stocks shot up yesterday. It's only after the US markets fell, European markets reacted. So as I told you, our market may not fall much from here, but it can be a slow grinding. What happened in the month of February, out of like 20 trading session, maybe 2 or 3 trading sessions, there was a big fall, 250, 300 point. But then after that, every day 40 point, 50 point fall. It was a slow grinding. So probably, something like that may happen in the month of March also. And because the markets are ultra low, that definitely domestic institutions will support. But at the same time, FII is not going to stop selling. So when this tug of war continue, sometime DIIs win, sometime FIIs win. I think today it is a case of domestic institutions winning. So that's why the markets, closed, though Nifty closed negative, but not very big. But again, you see, once our market closed, US futures started falling. Now GIFT Nifty is already indicating about 50-60 point lower opening tomorrow. 50-60 point is okay. As long as it's not opening gap down 200-300 point, then it's okay. Well, the FII data has come. So FIIs have sold for 3,400 crore. And, domestic institutions have bought for 4,800 crore. So with this, since January 1, FIIs have been net sellers on every trading day. Only one trading day, they were net buyers. That's because of some, in January 1 trading session buyer, February 1 trading session buyer because of some Bharti Airtel block deal. So other than that, this kind of selling has never happened even during coronavirus and Lehman Brothers collapse. So I think everybody's talking. I started talking for the last few weeks. Now everybody started talking that the government has to step in at some point of time. So, unless the government steps in, things are not going to go any better. So every rise is a selling opportunity. You just keep selling call options on every rise. If Nifty recovers more than 100 points, that's the time to sell call options and far away, right? So that is the only way you can manage this market. And at least, people who have a portfolio, they're just bleeding. At least, those who have done some hedging, it's better. And people say, I also invested about 1 crore in Reliance Industry share. Now the Reliance Industry keep on falling. But luckily, every month I try to get around, 0.8 to 1% return by selling call options. And then I already bought a put option for the December month. So, as markets keep falling, my put option prices are giving profit. So I think I must have told you I think around 24,000 when Nifty was there, I bought Nifty Beats also. I bought Nifty Beats, I bought 24,000 put option and I sold 26,000 call option. As the market coming down, though my portfolio is losing, but my put buy is also giving profit, call sell also giving profit. So that's how I'm just able to manage. The pain is not big. Otherwise, the pain would have been very, very big. So there is no need to talk about the open interest, this and that. Okay, I think it is 21,800. That's going to be the next support. Because as I told you, that is when the January 1 last year started. And now the entire, rally would have been wiped out. And then, upside, I think for next two trading session, 22,300 call, is having a huge open interest. So maybe for next two trading session, we can expect 21,800 to 22,300. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.